Hey everyone, how's it going? We're gonna be live here in just a second, or we are live actually, but we're just gonna talk about these goggles I got in from Hobby King. I'm just gonna adjust the camera here a little bit. I'm hoping that my head is not gonna get cut off here. I'm gonna get my iPad right there, and I'm going to go ahead and start live streaming here, guys. Thank you to everyone that's here. Let me just get onto my channel real quick and make sure that everything looks good. Make sure we have the live stream going. Okay, there we go. Hit live, and we'll turn down the volume here. All right, there we go. All right, guys. How you guys doing this morning? I was able to get these Cyclops goggles in from Hobby King. They sent it to me for review. Just why I like to put that out there before we get started on things, just to let you guys know when we do have things that are supplied by companies. Um, so welcome back to my office. I actually was able to get in a nice ride on the Hobby King the Desert Fox this morning. Bashed the crap out of this thing this morning up at Kite Hill. No broken parts or anything like that. I tell you right now, this thing is of good quality. I really, really like it. It's for the money that you pay, it's actually quite a good car. So keep an eye out for the video for that coming out really soon. I'll be editing that probably tonight and getting that up on the channel pretty soon. Um, but let's take a quick peek at the Quantum goggles here real quick. Hang on just a moment. Let me just bring up the top chat here. And if you guys are out there, make sure. Oh man, let me make sure my microphone is on. It is on, but it's on very low. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, guys. Just let me know if the audio is okay. If you guys are watching, that would be awesome. Sorry about that. I ran a little bit late and I wasn't able to get my microphone and everything set up properly. So just gonna angle this up just a smidge more. There we go. That should be just a little bit better. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Okay, so Hobby King was able to send me these goggles for review. I've had the both iterations of this goggle previous to this, and they've each time they've actually stepped up the features and the functions of the goggles. Um, the Cyclops Diversities, as far as the box style goggles, have been the most comfortable goggles that I've ever tried. I'm gonna see if these ones are gonna be compatible with my glasses because I have a pretty wide face. We'll see, and wide glasses. So we'll see if these are actually able to take my glasses. Um, Typically, I'm nearsighted, so I can read without my glasses very easily. So I actually, whenever I use goggles, I actually don't use glasses at all. So we will get into this real quick. Just a quick show of the back of the box here. I'll just go over some of the features. They're 40 channel, so it covers all the race band channels as well. Has a diversity receiver, which means it has two antennas and it takes the strongest signal from either antenna. So that means you can run in a diversity setup, which has one like a pagoda, which is an omnidirectional antenna. Then you can also run a patch antenna, which is a directional. So it'll choose the best signal from either of those situations. A DVR. So this is another much needed feature for these goggles. Having the DVR. DVR, of course, stands for digital recording, digital video recorder, and that helps to record your flight. So it's very very important. So in case you actually go down, or if you just want to record your flights, but if you crash somewhere, you can actually replay the video and find out pretty close to where you actually went down. That's the way I use it typically. Um, has a one-touch auto scan button, which is really nice. So so you don't have to scroll through all your channels to find the channel that you're on. Um, a 5-inch TFT monitor with 800 by 480 resolution. So I'm not sure if that's better or worse than the last set. It should be better or the same, I would guess. And a 3 times magnifying lens that you can bring forward and back for your viewing. So focal length adjustment, elastic head strap, and a battery pouch. And I believe that these you can actually run them off of 2S or 3S. So I think that is a change for these as well. And you can also I understand that this set of goggles has 3 different types of connectors for the battery. So I think you can have like an XT60, a JST, and something else. We'll look at that when we get inside the box here. And also a carrying bag, which is going to be really nice because these definitely needed some sort of a bag to hold them. So now here's a big thing with these goggles here. Is that it has audio video in and a receiver out. So the audio video in, which means that you can actually plug a different monitor into these goggles, so you can be viewing your FPV footage in real time and also having the signal going out to another a monitor or whatever. The RX out, I'm not quite sure how that works, so we'll check that out in just a second. And it also has audio out, so if you guys are like listening to your flights as you're flying, you can listen to your throttle positions as you're flying. That's always also very a nice welcome change here. All right, guys. So guys, excuse me, I'm a little bit out of it this morning. I haven't had my coffee, so bear with me here. And I'm also working under this very different lighting situation here. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the box here. Okay, so the sound is good. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy for that. I always forget to turn on this microphone. It has its own power. Okay, so let's just take these guys out of here, and we'll take a look at these nice goggles here. So it always has a nice carrying case, which is always a good thing here. So guys, this is what you'll see when you open up the box. And it looks like we have this nice Cyclops carrying bag. This is new for this type of goggle as well. The former versions did not have a bag. I did make a suggestion on one of my former videos that to have a nice little bag for it to come in. I did mention that it should be like a nice microfiber cloth, but this is welcome as well. So this is really nice to keep all the dust out of your goggles. That's going to be really, really nice. I'm just going to set this up right here. All right. That's the one thing nice about having goggles go out to the FPV community to test and refine and give suggestions to the manufacturer. Now, a lot of these things I think were probably already planned from Hobby King, but you know, as we got these goggles, we say, oh, we wish it would have a DVR, we wish it was diversity, we wish for all these different things, and here we have it in a final product, which is really, really nice. Here we have an instruction manual. From my experience, Hobby King's instruction manuals have always been second to none. I'm just going to set this aside here, and let's go ahead and take a look at the goggles. Let's set the box apart here. I believe we have a secondary lens, which is what this is right here. I can feel it in there, and that actually is a glass lens. Now, some of the other goggles out there, the cheaper goggles, will actually have the thin plastic lenses in there. So these are actually glass. So what you'll find in here is you do have your two antennas. This is one pagoda and one patch antenna. Now the one thing it's a little bit silly, and it's easy to tell on this antenna which way is the front or back, because the back is always the one that has a little wire coming. It has a case around it, so you actually can't tell which way is forward. But on this one, you'll see there's 4 little boxes here, and on the back is this final bit that's right here. So the 4 little boxes face forward, and here we have a nice pagoda antenna. Pagodas, as you guys know, have just been going crazy. These are really, really awesome. Also, it comes with SMA connectors, so that's really nice. That means you're going to have the little male end on your antennas, which is what we run a lot of on the kind of the more known goggles. So let me put these aside here. Okay, so we've got the barrel connector right here, and let's go ahead and take this out of the box. We'll see what other accessories we have here. Set these aside. Let's just take a look at the goggles real quick, and then we'll look at the accessories. So, let me just take a quick peek at this one more time. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses in there. And yeah, I can fit my glasses in there. It's a bit of a tight fit, so you might want to actually put your glasses in kind of, might want to cut out this, or put a cut right here to put your glasses through, but it does fit in there, most definitely. Go ahead and show you guys these here. So we have the focal length adjustment right here. Nice head straps. Now, one thing I really like about this setup is that it has a top head strap here that's going to really help with the weight of the goggles here in the front. So let's look at the right side first here. We've got a band We've got the band changer, the channel up and down, and also the scan feature here. Of course, we're going to have a receiver here on both sides. This is going to be your playback here. Play, reverse, and this is going to control all of your playback functions here. This is the audio, video, and RX out, so that's your button for that. The menu, positive and negative, so selecting on your menu there. On the outside here, right down here, we're going to have the receiver out and the audio, video in. So a receiver out, I'm guessing, is going to be from maybe like a ground station. Um, you can possibly plug in a ground station into here and not use these, but I'm still unsure about that, so we'll skip over that for right now. We've got the battery pouch, which goes right back here. This usually houses like a 1300 really easily, a 1300 3S or 2S. I think I have put a 2200 in here at one point. It was kind of heavy, but it's always nice to have that weight on the back of your head that's going to keep it's going to oppose the goggle um, weight, which is really nice. So let me go ahead and put these two antennas on real quick. Put that right in like that. Now let's go ahead and put the patch on here. Okay, so like I said, make sure that panel is facing forward. You don't have to snug these down too tight. Just hand tight is just fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other accessories real quick. So this is also included in the box, so you can put it back in the box. Like I said, I believe they have 3 connectors for this, and it looks like a lot of audio video cables. This is going to be really nice. So finally, Hobby King was able to put some different connectors in here, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So we've got it looks like this is the audio video out for the side of the goggles that go right in here. RX out and audio video in, so I'll take a look at these in just a moment. But for the barrel connector right here, you have, number one, you've got a JST plug here, and they're all in black, which is kind of cool. We have so we've got a barrel connector, a JST, and an XT60. I usually use XT60, so I'm going to put this on there. Really, really like that. This little bit right here is the head tracker mount, and this can go on the top of the goggles right here. That's if you choose to buy the optional head tracker for this, and a lot of people do like that. So I'm gonna put this down here. It comes with an extra nose piece because the nose piece goes right here, and it can get worn out. I suppose that's gonna take the most of the pressure of your nose there. So let me take a quick peek at the instructions. Let me see if they explain the audio video out and the audio video in, and also the RX out, and also where to put the card. I don't see it right off the bat, so I guess I do need the instructions. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. So it has a micro SD card slot right here and a DVR receiver switch. What is that for? A DVR receiver, huh? Not really sure what that is. So let's take a quick peek at the instructions here and see if Yes, guys, battery is not included with these. So you're going to run a 3S, 1300, something right around there, or a 2S as well. It'll take 2S or 3S. Out, audio, video in. So audio, video in is obviously going to be a signal coming. So you can, let's say if you wanted to watch a movie on here, you could run audio, video in. And receiver out, maybe the receiver out is obviously going to be RX out to another screen possibly. I think that's the way it works, guys. I'm not an audio video expert, most definitely. And you can see the spot here where the head tracker unit is going to be mounted to, in case you end up buying that. Okay, so RX out, 5.8 gigahertz audio and video output, RF signal received, or audio video through this connection can be sent to an external device. So the RX out can go to an external device. Audio, video in external audio and video input interface. Audio and video signal from an external device can be sent via this connection to the product display. So it looks like you're going to be using these here to go to bring audio or video out of the goggles and also into the goggles, which is pretty cool. So we have the socket there, the micro SD slot, instructions for the DVR here. The functions of the DVR key, let's see, operation mode switch. Left, DVR playback or DVR menus, if this is to the left, and right is receiver FPV mode. Only fly FPV in this mode. So this switched to the on their side. Okay, so we have the K1, which is record. This is this far left button. K2 is menu, pause, and play and pause. And K3 is mode change up and down. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like the buttons change colors. Looks like we have red and blue, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I will have a full review of this. I will have a full review of these goggles, obviously. This is just the unboxing, but I will take these out to the field. I'll fly my quadcopters, I'll fly one of my FPV planes, and we'll see how everything is. But yeah, the instructions are very, very well laid out, and it does have an on-screen display as far as like your signal strength here of your diversity antennas here, and also the voltage of your battery pack, which is great to have on screen. Looks like it has also a timer of some sort, and it has an accessories list here as well. So, all right, guys. So if you have any questions about this, put it down in the comments down below, and then we will wrap up. But yeah, so things real fun this morning. Running the Fox, the Desert Fox out there. It's quite a good little vehicle for 160. It's a lot cheaper than a lot of the Traxxas things that are out there. I will eventually get some FPV on the Desert Fox, which will be right in line with these guys right here. It should be a pretty fun setup to go out to Kite Hill and roll up and down the hills in the buggy in first-person view. That'll be pretty sweet. So let's see how this bag is going to work here. I'm going to go ahead and take off my antennas. I do like this bag. It's going to be a nice addition to these goggles here. But seems like Hobby King definitely took these goggles and just blinged them out. There's a lot more going on here. The DVR function is really, really welcome, as well as the diversity, and it is a full diversity receiver. It's not just antenna diversity. There's actually 2 receivers inside of the goggles. All right, guys. So there you go, guys. Go. If you're just getting into FPV, or you just prefer the look of Fox goggles, $99 is going to be a really welcomed addition to your FPV setup. And there's really no drawbacks now. Now you have DVR, and you also have diversity. So I'm going to definitely take these out to the field and get them tested out for you guys. I'll let you know what I like. I'll let you guys know what I don't like, and we'll get that video going in the future here. All right, so let me just take a quick peek at you guys' comments. There's not a lot, but let's see. Sounds good. Bye, Jeff. I'm going flying. See you, Scott Thompson. Drift Warriors is here. Wes H. Hi. How's it going? About $100. Yeah, that's pretty inexpensive for goggles these days. So anyway, that is all the comments for right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live unboxing, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks. And thanks again to Hobby King for sending these to me. That's very awesome. Bye.